Hello everyone and welcome back to The Binding of Isaac, Afterbirth Plus, where we today shall once again become victorious, as we have a horse. We have the iron thing, which is concussion shots. We have decent tear rate, that's all we ever needed to win a run. Look at that, it's kind of okay damage. Still takes 2 shots to kill a fly, but you know, what can you do? It's still alright. It could be worse. We got the concussion shot. That's occasionally gonna make the enemies go a bit wobbly. And that wobbliness is gonna make us persevere through this terrifying run. At least we're killing these poops in one hit. Although I don't know if I've ever had a build where those poops did not die in one hit. Perhaps one day we will be lucky enough to be blessed with just a terrible start. But for now, it is exceptionally average. But who knows what this run can bring us. A key that we can get because we have flight from the get-go due to our cool horse. That's actually pretty above average, if I had to describe it in any way. That is decent at least. So I'm pretty happy about that one. We're getting bombs, we're getting keys. There's no tinted rocks for as far as I can see, but maybe I'm overlooking them. And it's over, you know, the floor's alright. Not too bad. Not nothing out of the ordinary. It's a good thing we have flight. There's a lot of things we wouldn't be able to reach otherwise. And that's definitely an item. Do I care about the speed down right now? Not yet. Because I got a horse and that's keeping my speed pretty much intact. And I would like to have a red heart for when we find the devil deal, as they call it. I'm actually going to check out my shop. I have no real reason not to. That's a lot of words. That's because there is Pandora's box. And that is something I don't feel like dealing with right now. But let's see if this guy drops us some coins. No. Unfortunate. Now I don't know if the room below this one. So far it looks like it could contain a secret room. But let us see if this room thinks the same way. It does appear so. So we have some options. That's nice. Let's see if our secret room's over here. Look at that. Very good. Very nice. And we got the 5 coins I wanted from the start. Let's blow this up as well for good measure. Look at that. Oh, that's lovely. That's lovely right there. Famine, I got a horse as well. Ooh, the crack the sky actually hit him. That's the nice thing about this particular horse. It has that effect. And very, very rarely, it actually hits where you want it to hit. And today was one of those days. So all in all, this run is blessed. This run is blessed in the best ways. And I'm hoping to keep it that way. We have a 100% devil deal chance. We have a decent shot of getting some more coins with that keeper's head that we found, which gives us 2 cool coins in our eyes. And all in all, I might actually visit a second shop this run. I don't think you've seen that in one of these videos before, so that's pretty exciting. I, for one, cannot wait. A luck up as well? Look at how many coins we're getting. There could be a secret room in the room we just left, potentially. It would be kind of an awkward one, but I think hypothetically it is still possible. Ooh, making some weird movement choices. Never doubt yourself while playing this game. Also, never doubt the meat cube, because that one's having my back right now. It definitely blocked a couple things there, and that's nice. Please be nice. Please no rushy. Please no rushy into me, please. I would not mind a little bit more damage. I could actually just use the meat cube, I guess, because he's right there. And on this one as well, just sit over here and wait for the meat cube to make the battle over. It just makes things a little bit more safe, and that's, you know, one of the reasons why we got the meat cube as well. Not just because it was a free item, but also because we want to use it from time to time. And that makes it better. This I don't like too much. But at this point it doesn't really matter, because all the danger is gone. But what if another one of those flies spawns and I'm looking the other way? Here I am, writing my poetry. Suddenly, a thing spawns and kills me instantly. Joker card. I knew that because I hadn't picked it up yet. Should probably turn that off. Although, I don't know, I'll just leave it on. At least it's a little bit more clear. And because I'm reading so slowly anyway, I'm probably going to spend more time reading the card than actually just looking at which card it is and thinking about it, so... You know, all in all, it's almost not a cheat. Retrovision, always fun. Applies a random status effect to any enemy it comes into contact with. I mean, that's really good. Because that one just sort of floats along the room, and that has the potential of being good at least, so that's nice, I guess. I'm not gonna take anything here just yet. I have 3 bombs, so I don't really have the option of going too many wacky places. But I wouldn't mind seeing there's a secret room over here. It's unlikely, but I had a hope. Because this is one of them expensive rooms to go in right now. Able, always fun. That's why I picked it up. The fun thing about Able is that usually I just get confused rather than actually making good use of them. So, no. Don't need to see that little buddy floating around, ruining my day. Probably hitting bombs when I don't want them to be hit. Stuff like that. That's the main thing that happens every single time I pick up Able, so he's on the banned item list. Along with Epic Fetus. Because I really went on about that one the last run, and I don't really need that life again. So I think there's a secret room to my right. I might just give a little try. See if something's there. See if anything opens if I try to do this. Would be nice. Look at that. My second to last bomb. Fruitful. Now let us see if my non-purchasing of items is going to pay off in here as I get like Judas' Shadow or something, instantly die, and take the blue heart for myself. I hope so, because otherwise could have just purchased the heart already. Because at this, I got so many coins, I have no real reason not to do it at this point, and I'm going to get even more coins as the run progresses, because that's just how this item works. Now I haven't... Oh, no, that's neat, I guess. I haven't actually fought this boss in a bit, so I'm hoping I'm gonna do the movement right. Because I'm pretty sure this one actually just brimstones in front of him. Yeah, okay. Because there's like a champion version of this boss, well that's good. That's neat. There's a champion version where you actually do have to stand right in front of him, and I always forget. I always forget if it's the champion or not the champion. But so far we're managing, so that's nice. Well, now we're at 3 hearts, so I do actually hope that we can't actually get something deep with the extra 3 hearts that we would have otherwise had. Or the extra heart, rather, and that it would have been a dangerous run for sure, but we'll see. Let's take this. And, yeah, I'll just take that, actually. That's pretty good. Don't particularly care for that. I wouldn't really want to die just so I can have a book for a second. But... I think I'm gonna buy a little soul heart over here, and maybe a key. Bomb, actually. Yeah, sure, why not? Good pills. I guess. And that's good enough for me. Again, I have no real reason not to buy stuff from the shop at this point, and having better pills might actually be worthwhile. Keeping the Joker card for now, obviously, because it's incredible. Although with the Curse of the Labyrinth, usually the odds are pretty much in your favor that you're gonna get a devil... it's only 33%. I thought it was different for some reason. That's not how that works, after all. Verp. Perks. Rather have this one at some point. I don't want to... We'll see. Those are all things that require me to be a little bit more active when using them, so I'm just gonna chill for now. My damage has not increased, unfortunately. So this build went from pretty okay start to getting less good by the second, but perhaps we can find something good somewhere along the line. I'm actually gonna take this for now, because that actually seems like it could come of use at like a boss, maybe this particular room. I've been tempted to use it multiple times as these guys have been shooting tears at me, but I've been dodging, so it's alright. But I can always go back for the Joker card, which is assuming I'm not going to forget it. And that's always a pretty dangerous assumption when it comes to me, but we're going to see. I'm hoping it's going to work out. Plus, apparently the PhD gives you more money with the money-making machine, so if I accidentally use up all my health, I don't need the Devil Dew anyway, because I wouldn't be able to sacrifice my hearts to get anything good. Look at Gimpy doing work. Actually giving me back more health than I lost from taking that hit. It was actually planned. I say to myself as I hope not to take any more damage. Luck up. Very good. I'm actually going to verp that, I think. I said I'm going to verp that. I like the idea of being really lucky. It comes across as a very me-like way, as I am, in many ways, a fairly lucky boy. Let us continue. Onwards and upwards. Let's not open that until we have at least more than one key. I mean, I call myself lucky. I killed the first boss with Crack the Sky, basically. Like, I'm basically the luckiest person alive. Although having balls of steel in my pill pool, like, that also feels pretty good. Feeling pretty tempted to use the old thingamaroo there. Using the old the key. That's the word I was looking for. Using the key to. Alright, now I have 3 keys. Now I don't have to think about it anymore. No more worries for me. Let's go into the curse room first. What is over here? Nastiness. Great. Perfect. Where's... Okay, there he is. Look at us. Look at us destroying this guy. Look at how scared he is from probably touching the game-breaking bug. I don't think there's anything else here that causes the fear effect at this moment. Now the question remains. Can I get out of this room with my horse and not take damage? I'm actually kind of curious. I ran into the wall. So I'm not even sure if that was a correct hit or not, but oh well. Nothing to worry about. I'm gonna just open. I put you on the banned list, but if you're gonna keep coming in my way and ruining my day, I guess I'll take it. But preferably I wouldn't have Abel in my build. It tends to just mess with things a little bit more than I would like. But having Abel be in your item pool that many times, at some point you're just gonna have to bite the bullet and accept that you don't want to see Abel again. And that is where we have landed. Now, an item room. Perhaps our damage shall increase this day. Not get hit by those tears, because they were shot by the big one, and he deals many damage. And that is no fun for me, oh no. Oh no. Oof, look at this. Destruction. I only need to shoot 1 million tears for this one to die. But our key situation is resolved, and that is fun. I am tempted. A D100 is a lot of fun, but you do have to be a little bit careful with it. I'm gonna see what my speed is like when I pick it up in a minute, but I'm gonna look for some batteries. I'm almost certainly going to take it out of this floor, because D100 can just lead to a lot of fun, but it can also lead to your build just becoming the worst, and I'd rather have some sort of safety net that at least I can re-roll it more than once. That's... oof. Okay, that's a battery. So what we're gonna do is take the D100 and just mosey our way to that dunce cap, pick it up, and then re-roll it. Actually, I'm not even gonna pick it up, I'm just gonna re-roll it, I think. Ooh, my speed though. I did take the slowy mushroom and that is starting to bite me. But let's see if we can make some magic happen. Actually, maybe I should look for my second item room for... let's just try. Let's just try. Dunce cap, you are money equals power now. I'm pretty sure everything except for my damage went up just now. I am flying, so that's nice. And all in all, it seems pretty good, honestly. Like, what do we have? We have the tractor beam, obviously. We have something that seemed to shoot teeth or whatever. Every now and then our tier is a little bit different. Yeah, this'll work. Oh, we're spawning spiders with something that we have. Is it the weird blue thing that we got? Because I don't really see that thing appearing anywhere. I don't know what I was trying. I have a map. I can see the secret room. Why did I even try? It's okay. I should probably visit all those rooms. Oh, yep, just... I actually re-rolled Abel. Didn't even think about that, but that's gone now, I guess. So all in all, this is already a positive run. In the sense that we don't need to deal with them any longer than we had to. That pleases me. Now I should probably look for the second item room at least, because that's just very useful. But first, let's use this Algiz rune. See if we can destroy the boss with it if need be. It is the dark one, so that's not the most exciting boss in the world to use it on. But look at our range as well. Isn't that fun? Isn't it fun how far away our tears are going? Let's take that. Maybe we can sacrifice it away. That's not really worth the Algiz rune at all. Let's hope for not a devil deal so we can use a Joker card. Very good. Exactly what I wanted. Look at our tear rate not going up. Do we have Libra? No. Fair enough. All we got is a lot of hearts and no more flight, because the flight was attached to that little purse-looking thing to the left. Or to the right, rather. That one requires me to not have red hearts. And guess what your boy got? It's the red hearts, but maybe we can get rid of it using the Joker card that we very smartly left over here. Very good. That's very neat. Oh my god. That's a build. That's that done with. We're ready to go. We got something that's just gonna kill things. Let's see what our item room contains though, because no real reason not to look for it real quick. Let's just blow some stuff up. Hit all those black poops. Get a whole bunch of damage across the floor. We had a shield for a second there, because again, we have no red hearts anymore, and that item is just very good. I'm actually kind of tempted to just go back to the horse, because this build is incredible. Like, in terms of damage, we're doing pretty good for ourselves right now, and I'm happy about it. Obviously, it can still get better, but it's doing its work. With this, I can actually have a nice and speedy run for a change, and I actually wouldn't mind that. Just try and speed through it, not do our boss rush, maybe go in and, you know, have some fun. I'm not really looking for tinted rocks. I should at least try. But there appears to be none. Also, just realized, already saw 2 of my item rooms, so I'm basically a big dumbo, but at least we got to see a whole floor for a change. You don't often get to see those. Now, I could have picked up many of those coins that drop, but we are at 72 at this point, and I've got a good feeling that all of our shops from this point on are going to be garbage. So, let's not worry about it. Also, not sure if D100 rerolls other items on the floor as well. It does not. Very good. We got our speed back. We're ready to go. We have a blue map, which should give us a decent indication on where to go most of the time. There's a fair amount of times where it at least spawns the secret room close to the boss room, so we can just sort of try and go in that direction. Does mean that we're not guaranteed to get an item room if we do decide to go down that path. But that's okay. Let's take this. Let's not actually run past keys right now, because we could use a couple more. Also, we have money equals power, so it would probably be a good idea to just try and keep as many coins as possible. But something's making us make it. Oh, we got the coin purse, the little follower that follows us around and drops coins everywhere. What a fantastic addition to this particular build. It is quite nice. Happy about that. Also, we're spawning flies somewhere. I don't know what this build is, but it's incredible. It's doing work. Does one item spawn like spiders and flies, maybe? That would be neat. We truly are a lucky bunch to be blessed with a run like this. Very good. Very nice. Because this is a kind of run that it just goes to the end and it just, you know, it moseys. It moseys towards the end, and all the monsters are already running away because they're like, I can't beat this. This is a little bit too much for me. I'm gonna take a nap instead. And I accept that life. Also, we have a 100% devil deal chance, apparently. Like, I know we didn't get one on the previous floor, but... Oh, and I guess because it was an Excel... That's cool. That combines very well. Let's take that one. And see if we can find ourselves a little bit more health. Because that made our damage stupid. But we could use a little bit more health. Just a little bit. Now I could just go into the super secret room, because those often have at least one part of some description. That's unfortunate. Alright, do need to be a little careful though. Like obviously I'm almost certainly going to stay alive, but the amount of spiders that we spawn is almost certainly going to be decreased with the knife that we picked up, because that does have a tendency to reduce spawning of flies and stuff by a bit. So it makes the build a little bit less safe if that is how the item actually works. Like the one that is currently spawning the flies, because I'm not really certain what's doing it right now, but it's doing it for me, and that's what I'm happy about. Not gonna do that. I could have bought the gift, but I decided not to. I think with this I'm just gonna go to the depths too. I got a good feeling about it. Perhaps somewhere along the way we are going to find some nice things. I could try and focus on getting a few more, like a teleporting item. I don't know what I'm trying any. I'm going to be honest, I'm a little overwhelmed. I'm feeling a little bit overwhelmed with everything that's going on lately, and I'm having difficulty getting through my words. So, pardon me if I suddenly stop speaking mid-sentence. Because it's just kind of a weird time, and I'm doing the best I can. Let's keep going. So anyway, we have a knife. We have a decent idea where to go. We could destroy just all of these if I place that bomb right. Yeah, I did that pretty wrong, but that's okay. I dropped my Algis rune. I no longer have the PhD. That one's actually a little bit unfortunate, because now we can get items like triple question mark and ruin our day. Although I could actually use the Algis rune to beg at the Demon Beggar. Although not many items combine that well with the knife that you can get from the Demon Beggar, unfortunately. Although there are some health items, obviously, that would work quite well. It can be a little bit difficult to combine the two. Very careful. Also, I recently realized there are some items that can actually destroy these pointy rocks, like the Acidy Tears item that I saw the other day, where I believe I had the Epic Fetus, so I couldn't do anything with it. Plus, I was at the chest, so I really couldn't do anything with it. But it's kind of neat that those things can actually, like, be removed. I always thought they were completely invincible, but apparently there are some situations where they can actually die, and I think that's neat. So, not actually gonna reach the boss rush in time, so I'm gonna take my time and see if we can find our shop on this floor. And perhaps an item room. If we can get like a holy mantle or something, that'd be pretty cool. I mean, that is a lot to ask, but, you know, it would still be pretty cool if we could get a holy mantle somewhere on this floor, and our item room could have it. Our shop could probably not. I don't think that is a possibility. Unless we pick up Chaos, I guess. What if Chaos spawns on this run? That'd be neat. We have not walked through a door yet and actually appeared where we want it to be. But that's the triple question mark pill for you. It does stuff. Please, though. Can you please chill for 1 second? There's not that much in those chests that could be particularly useful to us right now. So I'm not going to bother too much with a challenge room. But that is both things that I want right next to each other. So that's cool. That is the blankie. Also, apparently this is the thing that was causing the shields from appearing on me. Because apparently it gives you a shield on a boss room, and that's pretty cool. That makes it quite useful indeed. So I'm happy I accidentally bought it just for the soul heart and ended up getting a lot of shields during every single boss I fought from that point on. It was very useful. Very happy about that one. I think we have enough hearts now, so we can keep going. Plus, hopefully we can get an extra heart from Mom here. Because she often spawns with... I guess we have a shield now. Thank you very much, whatever that item's called. It is the weird-looking purse type thing that you can get from a devil deal. Sometimes it gives you a shield, and then the boss battle becomes a lot easier. We did not get what appears to be a key. We did not... Or a key, rather, a devil deal. Getting the two confused. Did not get a tinted rock. We move on. So far, there's just not that much to say about this run, but it's doing its job. And the fact that we got a knife, I haven't had a knife in a bit, so it's kind of fun to be playing around with that again. It would be cool if we could get brimstone as well, because then you can throw a whole bunch of knives, and it's not really that strong, but it is fun. So if we can just combine those things. And yeah, all of our spiders are basically gone at this point. So that is definitely the downside with taking a knife with a run like this. But that's just how it is. I'd say it was worthwhile just because the knife is very powerful. It can get through rooms very quickly and very efficiently. And it just makes life a little bit easier. Plus we're getting the life that we need to actually survive this run as well. So far most of the rooms are playing nice. Then there's stuff like this, which is a little bit rough, but the eyes were being kind. They didn't shoot when I was turning around, which, let's be real, is a pretty dangerous thing to do when entering a room filled with eyes. But it worked out. It worked out. Let's go inside this super secret room. We have a shield, might as well open it. No real reason not to. A lot of red hearts. Nothing for me, unfortunately. Let's take this. 4 keys for the price of 1 and some bombs. What a lovely day. Let's destroy the sisters. Yeah, that damage is pretty strong. I'm not gonna take that. Even if we have to even if we get a devil deal again, which I think is basically guaranteed, we might not get something that allows us to sacrifice our hearts. And I'll be honest, I'd rather have the shield than an item right now. The Polaroid is a very strong item. And every time I get hit with my blue hearts, it's going to give me a shield, and it makes me very happy when that happens. It makes me feel a little bit more safe. And even though I'm getting shield out the wazoo right now, like, I'd rather just play it cool. Just walk through red poop. Didn't even think about it. I had a shield, but definitely did not consider that when walking through that red poop. Just sort of did it. That's good. That's how you play a video game. No fear, just go. And we go indeed. That's a sacrifice right there. That might actually be worthwhile even now. 3 devil judges. Like, that's pretty good. But I'm not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. So I'm pretty sure going down is definitely a dead end, right? Yeah, just making sure. Because the super secret room is here. And now that I am here, I might as well check it out. But, I guess we have the item that turns enemies into poop. Because they all disappeared. Apparently doing that with a shield effect at the same time is pretty effective for clearing a room, so that's nice, I guess. But yeah, happy about this run. Happy about what I'm dealing with in this run right now, so that's good. Destroy. No marked rocks. I'm gonna use those terms interchangeably, because I've heard both. And I know some people prefer one over the other. So I'm gonna use both to irritate both sides. That's how you do it. That's how you deal with that situation. And immediately get the heart back that I lost, so that's nice. It was weird that it waited for 1 room, but fair enough, I guess. Don't need that bomb that's over there, by the way. Don't need it, don't want it. I have 39 bombs and no real intention of using any of them, so maybe not pick that one up. Can you please put your head up so I can hit you and you're dead? You already died, but still, I was busy. I was busy asking, and I felt like it would be rude if I pretended he was just gone from my life suddenly. He was, but it would still be rude somehow. I kind of miss having an orbital. The meat cube was kind of nice to have, you know? So it's kind of sad we don't have that anymore. There's gonna be a wormy. There you go. Don't you take a lot of damage from my blade. I don't know why I'm being this careful. I have the shield effect going on again. It is a pretty crazy item when it starts going. I don't know if luck factors into it, but if it does, I'm happy I ate those 2 luck pills at the start of the run. Bleed, destroy this one. Don't even care about the eyes, just destroy the... It's an item. Take it. That's not very good. Not for 3 soul hearts, it isn't. I'm gonna fight Hush, because I'm feeling confident. I don't know if that's a bad idea, and I hope it isn't. But let's see. Curse of the Blind. That's cool. I'm hoping one of these is Curse of the Tower. That's Steven, and that is Goathead. Both of those... Well, one of those is something, at least. The other one's basically nothing. Let's, completely ruin our build here. Mongo, baby. Conjoined. Is that 3 knives? Ooh, that's doing something with my knives. It makes one go forward and one top, bottom right a bit. What? That seems weird. I would have figured one would go to the left at least, but I guess not. Fair enough. That's a weird thing to have, I guess. And soy milk finger. Ooh, oh, look at that. Yeah, now I got a wiggle waggle. I hope you're jealous of my wiggle waggle, because that's doing an amount of damage every time I point it at someone. So that's cool. There's really nothing here. This could be a cool item, I guess, but I'm not going to waste any money on it. We're just going to fight Hush. I have an Algiz rune that I'm willing to use for this boss. I don't think I'm going to the Void yet. Unless I'm getting some... I kind of want to go to the chest, because it's still just my favorite end of run place to be, honestly. Don't really know why either. It's just a nice place. Also, our damage to Hush is actually pretty intense. That's pretty sweet. But we do need to be a little bit close to him right now, and we don't have the stopwatch for the first time in our lives, so that's kind of a weird situation. But I'm willing to sacrifice the stopwatch effect for massive and massive amounts of damage. Also, we have a shield again, so it doesn't even matter. This is actually better than the stopwatch. Let's spawn a whole bunch of poop just on top of him. Now, I never really know where to stand with this, but usually I accidentally end up in the right place, so that seems to be the case again this time. Like, standing fairly close to him usually works out, but occasionally it just makes the hurt come on top of you, so you gotta be at least a little careful, but honestly, I could not give you advice other than, well, I think this works for me. So I'm hoping that's enough for you. I truly hope I am not dissatisfying you right now. But I would enjoy if this dude could hurry up a bit. We're completely invincible. This build is it's wacky. It's a wacky one. I did not take damage because we kept getting shields. And our damage is through the roof. So, all in all, cannot complain. Both of our secret rooms are in that direction. So, yeah, let's bail out of this room. And just try and get there as quickly as possible. This might be my quickest video yet at this rate. Unless we get to the Void, I guess. That could slow it down a bit. But so far, this is pretty speedy. It's pretty speedy. Look at us go. 28 minutes in in-game time. It's probably about 30 when you look at an actual clock, but still. That's just how pauses between levels work. It just gives you that extra little bit of time that suddenly passes. And isn't that exciting? Might as well clear this room out. There's no real reason not to. And go through here. Got a good feeling that this secret room is going to make us win the game. Look at that. Charms all enemies in the room and -1 luck. Perfect. Perfect combination of items. Very good. This is not what I hoped for. I kinda hoped that the boss would be there. I'm not gonna waste my coins on that. That's my damage that you're talking about. But we have found the boss in the end. For a second I was worried that we were lost. Nowhere close to the boss room, as it was not right next to the super secret room. But no fear. God, our damage is insane. Knife's fun. I don't know why I find knives so much more fun than epic feeders. Yes, I'm going to complain about epic feeders every run from this point on, so I hope you're ready for that one. But I don't know, it feels like you're just doing more stuff with it, and it kind of feels nice. How does this work? Is this just going to make it really bad? Not really, but made our damage go up by a significant amount. Don't really like the punching bag, because enemies will target him instead, and that's basically the reason. Enemies suddenly target him, and then you get confused, because suddenly the enemies go in a different direction. And yeah, I would say the damage up from the eyeshadow, or whatever it's called, is doing his job. Everyone's dying in one hit, so that's cool. That's cool. That's pretty neat. That's the fun thing about a D100 run. I used it once, and it instantly made everything more fun. I like it when that happens. Give me something cool. Both of those are not cool. Like this one, it's a good item, but it makes so many freezing screen effects happen, and it's so boring. I think they could probably get a mod to get rid of those effects, and I'm tempted to actually go look for one. Oh, this could make my range real stupid. How does this work with the knife? That only made my range go down and nothing go up, so that's perhaps not the best choice I ever made. But it did make my knife yellow, so that's cool. But yeah, let's keep going. Because I lost my train of thought, so we're not going to continue on whichever thing I was talking about just now. Don't worry about it. We are going to stand next to every enemy and destroy all of them with relative ease. Oh yeah, I might actually look into mods that stop effects that freeze the entire screen, because I don't like them. That's the full explanation you're gonna get on that one. I just don't enjoy the effect. It just freezes the game for a second, and when your item does that every time you get hit, it's just super boring. Oh, I'm curious about this. Well, that made everything go up a little bit. There's some weird stat effects with this knife, at least, that I'm never really thought about before until now. Or maybe have thought about, but have ignored it until this point in my life. Both are equally possible. Alright, Chillaroonie, please. No more tears. No more tears. Just a victory. Also, he picked up Judas' Shadow somewhere along the line, I guess, so that's neat. Guess who has a shield effect at the start of a boss fight? It's me. Now let's see if we can find something to open up Mega Satan's door. None of these. Let's take that one, though. Do we still have our PhD? I don't know what it looks like. It looks like a piece of paper, and I saw a lot of them. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I picked up one thing that... Yeah, let's take that. Like, would be cool if we'd be able to get into Mega Satan's room right now. Destroy the run. Let's take this. Is that a follower? It is. Ooh, that one shoots basically instantly. The first time. All other times it does not. That's okay though. Doing its best. Look at that shield. Perfect for opening like that thing specifically. Let's take that as well. Because I'm pretty sure we don't even like have tears anymore, so that's just gonna do nothing. But still. It's nice to know that we have the potential to shrink something if we were to drop our knife somewhere. It is unlikely. I mean, we could use the random dice effect thing. I guess I could just use that once. Wherever I dropped it. I know it's somewhere on this floor. I just don't fully remember where it is. But if we find it, and if I remember, might as well see if I can use it to get something cool out of it. Perhaps that way I can find the key to open Mega Satan's door. Really. There's also a couple batteries on this floor, so at least I could use it a couple times. But I'm definitely going to clear out the whole floor first before trying to use it. Because I'm scared that we're gonna re-roll our build into something stupid and I won't be able to clear a room anymore. Did we shrink that guy, or was he already shrunk? He was running away from me, so maybe I did actually shrink him. If so, it means we still have the capability. And that is kinda nice, I guess. Let's see if we can find that the thing. You know the one. The square that rolls things. Let's see if we can find that. It's over here or in the next one, I think. I don't know where it is. I'm not gonna lie. I'm pretty sure it was on this floor. Did I re-roll it? I might have. I don't know anymore. I'm just gonna end this run. I'm a little bit out of touch. A little bit out of time. And I'm just gonna end this run. I don't care. Hope y'all enjoyed it. It was a knife run. Hadn't had one of those in a bit. So far we're doing pretty good. 7 win streak. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye.